Alright, okay, let's try this question. So I have introduced you another methods for solving this question here, alright? So that we have more techniques and more methods in finding the equation of a circle. So for this question, they ask you to find the equation of the circle having AB as a diameter, right? AB as diameter. So where the point A is 1,8 and the point B is 3,14. So in previously, I was using the concept of midpoint to find the center. So for this, there is another method here. But of course, the first method will be easier. But I want you to learn something here. So as you know that AB is a diameter, right? AB is a diameter. So point A is 1,8, right? Point B is 3,14. So, and of course, along this diameter, there is a center, right? So there's a center. Doesn't matter here because now I want to using the properties of circle that you learned before during your secondary school, these properties. So if let's say this is your circle, right? And this is your diameter. So any point, right, that joining to this diameter, so this triangle definitely will have 90 degree here, right? Because this is the center, right? So here is 180, here will be 90. Anywhere, okay? Including here. So here also 90. Any point, right? You draw to the end point of the diameter, you are forming a 90 degree. Alright? You're forming a perpendicular, alright? A right angle triangle. So here also you will form a right angle triangle. So we're going to using this concept here to finding the equation of circle here. So this is the way we apply our knowledge, right? We apply our knowledge. So if possible, we try to know as much as possible. So for example, this one, this is a diameter. Because we know that AB is a diameter, right? So we assume that there is a point P on the circle, right? This point P can be anywhere around the circle. Okay, the clue is like that, everywhere. So including the P is here. If you draw to the end point here, you are definitely forming a 90 degree also. Whatever they go, all right, they were forming a 90 degree. Okay, except they at the diameter, right? So we don't talk about this. So and for this here, okay, we try to see this one. So we use the concept of gradient, right? Concept of gradient. So the M1 and M2 will definitely, the gradient of M1 times with the gradient of M2 definitely will be -1. Do you know why? Because this is perpendicular. BP is perpendicular to A to P. Is perpendicular, you know, okay? So means that the gradient, so let's find the M1. The M1 is the gradient for the between point A and point P. So how to find the gradient? So I'm very simple. I'm taking y1 minus y2. So y minus 8, y minus 8. Y can be, xy is any point on the, it's a locus, right? Point P is a locus, locus of the circle with center C. So then you have y minus 8, x minus 1, right? X minus 1. Okay, leave it. So, and you have second gradient. Second gradient come from these 2 points, B and P, right? Gradient, B and P. So, which will be y1 minus y2, y minus 14 over with x minus with 3. So, for your information here, if you multiply these two gradient, you are getting -1. Not always, but this case, yes. Because why? They have perpendicular to each other. This is a diameter, right? So you're moving at a point anywhere around the circle, they were forming a 90 degree. All right, they can draw a right angle triangle. If this is only happen when this is a diameter, right? So now I'm going to taking the M1 multiplied by M2. So y minus 8 over with x minus 1 multiply with y minus 14 over with x minus 3 equals to -1. From here, you can get the equation of circle. So as you can expand y minus 8, y minus 14, and negative, this all bring over there, become x minus 1, x minus 3, or both sides we multiply with the factor x minus 1 and x minus 3, right? So then we expand xy square, -14y, -8y, plus with 7 you're getting 1, 1, 2, right? Positive 1, 1, 2. And here you have negative x squared, negative 3, negative 4. You have negative 4x, right? Negative 3x, negative x, negative 4x plus with 3. Alright, simplify again. You have negative x squared plus 4x expand. So negative with 3. And y squared negative 14y minus 8y plus 112. Okay, now I bring in this go over that side, so it become x squared plus y squared. Right, I'm done with x squared, positive x squared, positive y squared, followed by positive 4x. Bring over there, become negative 4x. Right, negative 4x. So this you have negative 22y. Right. Okay, negative 22y and 112 plus with 3, right? 112 plus with 3, we have 115. So plus with 115 equals to 0, right? So by using this method, we actually get the general equation of the circle, right? General equation of the circle. So it's the same, alright? Because they said find the equation, either you're finding the general equation of circle or the standard equation of the circle. Except if the question requests you to find the standard equation, then you have to do some completing the square here to finding the equation of the standard equation of the circle. Alright, that's all for this video. Hope you take this as an alternative in solving that question.